Alright guys, welcome back. Piranha Pragel here with some more gaming news. Now let's get into it straight away. Now, GTA 5, if you still play GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 or on the PS3, you are going to be extremely excited for today's incoming update. Now, this is a little bit late, but it's not too late as it's dropping today, so I'm reporting on this. So basically, the GTA 5, Rockstar is releasing a new DLC content pack for Xbox 360 and PS3 if you still play it. I personally do not still play it, but that's because I don't actually own an Xbox 360 anymore, as I traded it in to get my $85 from EB Games for purchases of new games for the Xbox One or anything to do with the Xbox One or gaming or anything I want to buy in EB Games. But anyway, the update is a sort of like a Valentine's Day massacre special. That's what they're calling it. So it's coming out today, Friday the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, and basically what you're going to get in it is a new weapon, new vehicle, and like a new attire and new jobs. So it's basically 1920s themed. So everything in the update is going to be 1920s themed. You get a cool cars coming out. It's like a sort of like a 1920s sort of gangster car where it's like do is you can have your main driver driving it, and then you can have like your crew that or your friends that you're chilling with on GTA 5 online, just chilling on the sides and like hanging off the side like they do in like a few of those movies, and just shooting people off the side of the car. So that's pretty cool. Now, this isn't only for GTA Online. This is also for your single player, for your story mode. So for you guys who are still playing your story mode and you prefer the story mode sort of free roaming rather than GTA Online with all the fuckheads that try and run around and kill you and shit, or if you just prefer the story mode alone anyway, it's also coming out on that. So you also get a whole bunch of different like attire. So you've got like a heap of different 1920s gangster like sort of suits, and then for the females and shit, like if you got a female character, it's got all like the 1920s sort of flapper dresses, or you've got like your undergarments, which are like sort of like the slutty undergarments from the 1920s era. It's also bringing along 10 new jobs for like the online, including death matches, a new parachute jump, new land, sea, and cycling races as well. It also says here that everything in the Valentine's Massacre special will be available for a limited time starting this Friday. But once acquired, you will be able to keep them in your inventory for good. We will also have more information soon for other forthcoming GTA Online content updates, including the Dangerous Business Pack, online heists, and an expansion to the creator tool, and lots more. So the link to this article will be in the description below if you want to check that out. Online heists are said to be coming. That's probably going to be the main thing that people are really looking forward to for GTA 5. That's something that I would definitely want to play, and I might probably pick this up if it's going to come to PC. Or obviously it's coming to PC in March, but if this game does come to Xbox One, the next generation, which I'm thinking it's going to be, because there are reports going around that investors in Rockstar Entertainment and all that sort of shit are getting actually, excuse me for a lack of a better way of putting this, but are getting pissed off at the fact that it's not going to next gen, and the investors really want the game to go to next gen and expand itself into the next generation consoles, to obviously for marketing and money making purposes. I'll try and find an article to that, link it in the description below if I can find that. But yeah, so investors really want it to be pushed to Xbox One and the PS4, so hopefully that will happen, and it'll happen obviously further down the road this year, hopefully, and I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Okay, so let's move straight along to the next news piece that I want to talk about now. If you guys played competitive COD a lot and were into the competitive scene, you would know about the controllers called Scuf controllers. So basically, Scuf is releasing a new controller for the Xbox One. If you guys don't know what Scuf controllers are, they're pretty much just a modified version of the normal Xbox 360, or in this case now the Xbox One controller, and it's got all your customization. You can change the color, you can change your joysticks. You can have a dome joystick on your right hand joystick, and then like a concave joystick on your left hand joystick, and it's got different grips for your handles and stuff and everything. It's just got a whole bunch of stuff. But the main thing is the paddles on the back of the controllers. Now, basically, what the paddles do is mainly people use them. You can set them to whatever you want, but mainly you'll set one of them to jump, and you'll set the other one to prone or crouch. And basically, what that allows you to do is, and this was especially used in Black Ops 2, because jump shotting in Black Ops 2 was a fucking big thing, and people did it all the time, and it was pretty much how you won a lot of your gunfights over the other player. So basically what you do is, instead of having to take your thumb off the joystick to jump and press A, and then you wouldn't be able to obviously aim while you're jumping because your thumb's on A rather than the joystick, what it does is it lets you press the paddle with your index finger or one of your fingers that is around the back of the controller, and you can jump with that. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to keep your thumb on the joystick as well as jump at the same time. So it gave you a massive advantage if you had a Scuf controller for Scuf jumping in Black Ops 2 and any other multiplayer game that involves jumping and shooting and outshooting the other player. So with Titanfall coming out very soon, this is going to be a huge advantage if you have one of these, as there's a lot of jumping and a lot of running around, double jumping, triple jumping in the air, and a lot of parkour going on in that game. So if you've got a Scuf controller, then you're going to have a huge advantage by not having to take your thumb off the joystick, and you're going to have to you're just going to be able to outshoot people a lot easier than people who don't have a Scuf controller do. You won't have to remove your thumb from the joystick when jumping around. So that's it for today, or for the gaming news today, guys. I'll leave a description to the website for the Scuf controller. Now, they probably are going to bring them out for the PS4, but at the moment, they're only available on Xbox One. PS3 did have Scuf controllers as well, so that's obviously, it's going to come sooner and later in the year. But the Xbox One controller is out now for the Scuf gaming controllers. I'll leave a description in that. I'll leave a link to the description in that below, and that's it for today, guys. So I'll definitely be keeping you guys updated on Titanfall news as well, especially news about the beta and what's in the beta and everything. I'm going to leave that for a separate sort of series of videos. So it's going to be Titanfall related videos. They'll be in a separate videos by themselves, as well as on top of other videos for gaming news and gaming related shit. So be sure to stick around, be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and as always, guys, this has been Piranha Pragel. I'll see you guys on the next one.